The top 10 episodes of 2021 or so. That's what we're talking about today. Hi, this is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. The end of the year is always a good time to reflect on the one that's nearing conclusion. If we're honest, despite the challenges of the past year, we've each accomplished a great deal. But without honest reflection, we tend to remember what went off the rails and forget our successes. Each week, I've been bringing you content to help you be more organized, manage your time, and make life easier. Today, we're going to review 10 posts from the past year or so that are particularly applicable to a large number of people. I say or so because the first four actually dip back into 2020 and even into 2019. So enjoy reviewing the best of the recent past. Now, for each one of these, I'm going to give you the title. I'll tell you a little bit about it. But what you'll want to do is go over to the blog post. I'll put that link in the show notes over on frankbuck.org, where you can go and link to each of the posts. You can listen to the podcast, you can watch the YouTube video, and enjoy the best that I think I've brought you. First up is 11 good reasons why your 2020 calendar should be digital. Well, everything I talked to you about in late 2019 about that 2020 calendar is applicable and probably more so. There are probably more than 11 reasons now, beginning with the proliferation of Zoom and all of those Zoom links that it's so easy for one click to put that thing on our calendar so that one link and we're right into that video conference. There's some beautiful and expensive paper calendars out on the shelves, but I'm going to give you 11 reasons why a digital calendar is much more practical. Next up is 10 good reasons why your to-do list should be digital. I haven't rewritten a to-do list since 2001, and I couldn't imagine doing it any other way. So in this episode, I show you why a digital task list beats paper every time. Next up is how to create video with Zoom and edit with Shotcut, exactly like I'm doing right now for this video. In a time when a virus was keeping us apart, we found our own ways to stay connected. So in this video, I showed people how to just simply do this on a Zoom meeting just by yourself, and then take the recording, pull it into Shotcut, a free video editor, and cut out all the bad parts just like I'm doing here, because I never go through an entire episode without making some mistakes, and upload it to YouTube. The next one is how I memorize 57 pages of notes in one day. Now, when I released the one on Zoom and editing it with Shotcut, I understood why there were so many views on it. It was something that was so timely for people right then during that pandemic. But the How I Memorized 57 Pages of Notes in One Day became far and away my most viewed video. And I'm not sure why, other than I guess Google just sort of picked it up and started showing it to other people in recommendations. That's all I can think of. But I hope you enjoy that one. And in the comments, if you think it's particularly better than some of the other videos, let me know, and let me know why you think so. Next up is, can your task manager do this? Maria White and I talk about using a digital task manager in this guest podcast episode where I was on Maria's podcast. So learn the 7 things to look for and how to use it to make organization easy. Next up is how to organize your day in Remember the Milk. Entering tasks is one thing. Ordering them so that you have a successful day is quite another. And in Remember the Milk, organizing the day is easy. In that video, you'll see how. Next is how to plan tomorrow today with Remember the Milk. The best way to set up a successful day is through planning. So in that video, you'll learn step by step how I use Remember the Milk to plan the day the evening before. Next, why I think Remember the Milk is the best choice. A digital task manager makes keeping up with modern day responsibilities easier. Learn why Remember the Milk is my choice. I think you're probably seeing a little pattern here with the things that I think are going to really make a difference for you, and having a digital task manager definitely is one of those. Moving on to something of a little different flavor. The next one's entitled The Big List of All the Little Things. When you're new on the job, there's so much to learn. You don't even know what you don't know. This one is one that I wrote several years ago for middleweb.com, and its audience is all the new teachers out there or people who are new to a school. And it gives you all of those little things that, if you know them, it just makes getting started a whole lot easier. Year after year, it has turned out to be one of those things that is shared and reshared and is just simply so practical. And last, what's Google Lens and why is it so important now? Google Lens has been around for a while, but now it's front and center. Learn why it's easier to use now and why you may want to start using it. To me, it's really the Google search of the physical world. It's been a pleasure bringing this content to you each week, and I look forward to continuing to do this in 2022, starting with the launch of a new book. You're going to hear a great deal about that in the upcoming weeks. Thanks for stopping by, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and take a look at these two videos right over here and subscribe to the channel for more videos. This has been Frank Buck, helping you get organized and make it look easy.